All right. What's up? Oh, well, it's all right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. It is your boy, Howard. I'm your man. Not your boy.
What'd you say, boy?
Yeah. Oh, your name is
sir.
But
and it's your man Kurt. What's up, y'all?
And let me kind of adjust
that
a little bit. Sorry.
So this is episode 254.
254.
So we're gonna try to fly through this. We appreciate y'all being patient with us.
Yeah,
we're running a little late, so we're gonna fly through it.
We
just kind of deal with it.
Yeah. How was your week, sir?
My week was all right, man. I can't complain. It went by kind of fast. You know what I mean? A lot going on. People getting hit with bricks and all types of shit.
Dang.
You know? So we definitely got to talk about that.
No, not that one. Hold on, wait a minute. There you go. My bad.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. But other than that, it's been a pretty good week. Just working and just trying to get through that work week and get ready for the weekend. How about you? How was your week?
No, sorry, man. I do remember Urban used to do that shit? It's like, see? Shh, not what I'm bored. But week is pretty good, man. Just some hectic stuff going on. I want to send a shout out to DJ Muggs, who hit me up. He dropped that Soul Assassin joint.
Yeah. And
I just pretty much told him on Instagram, like, hey, man, I appreciate you, doing what you did. I gave him a little detail, blah, blah. I meant to put it up on the podcast page, but I will do that.
Go back and put that up, man.
But shout out Muggs. So yeah.
Okay, we had a little conversation with Muggs.
Highlight of the week right there.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah. Shout out to Muggs, man. Always doing a thing, man. So, but yeah, we got a few people we want to give some RIPs to. You know what I mean? Because we lost a lot of people over the past week. So we lost the lead singer of Smash Mouth, Steve Harwell. And then we also lost Jimmy Buffett, who's also a singer. We lost someone named Gary Wright. He did the song Dreamweaver. So I'm familiar with the song. I didn't know his whole body of work.
Yeah.
But yeah, he died as well. And then you were telling me about a woman at Kroger. Tell me about that story.
Okay, so that story real quick. She was in Ohio. It was in Ohio. So basically someone came out and said, oh, someone was shoplifting. She was pregnant. She already had 2 kids, but she was pregnant.
She was carrying.
Okay. Yeah, she was carrying. And officers came up to the car and said, "You're stealing it." And she was like, "Well, no, I haven't stolen anything." So she was trying to leave. She tried to leave the area, and then the cop shot at the car, hitting her head.
Wow.
So she died. And then they tried to get
sit there and talk to them. Probably.
Yeah, and then she got and then the baby, they tried to get it, and they couldn't get it neither.
Wow.
So, yeah. So rest in peace.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Yo, that's crazy, man. I hate to hear stuff like that, man, over some false accusations. But yeah, let's give them all a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Thank y'all for doing that. Appreciate that. Yep. So, all right. So we can go ahead and move on. I'm going to drop some birthdays on y'all real quick. So on September 6th, we had the legendary Dana Dane. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dana Dane.
Cinderella Dana Dane.
Well, I'm the rapper Dana Dane with fame. That was my dude, man. Him and Slick Rick got the British English accent going on. You know what I mean? So. Also on the same day, Foxy Brown, shout out to Fox Boog. Yep. Also on the same day, Nore, you know what I mean?
Nore.
Yes, sir, Nore.
Man, people forgot how much a problem Nore was.
Yeah, man. Nore was that dude, man.
Nore was that dude.
Yeah, man.
Still is that dude.
He is. I don't think he's gonna make any more music, but it would be nice to hear maybe one more album from him and Capone. but we'll see. Capone doing some other musical projects, so But today, which is the 7th, we got Lynn Q, female MC. She used to go by the name Isis back in the day when she was down with X Clan.
Okay.
And then she went to the name Lynn Q. You know what I mean? Still representing hip hop. Also today we got the legendary Eazy-E. Rest in peace and happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
Coming up tomorrow on the 8th, we got my man Wiz Khalifa. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
Also on the 8th, Slim Thug. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Happy birthday to him. Coming up on the 9th, Soulja Slim. Happy birthday to him.
Man, a lot of Slim.
Right.
A lot of Soulja Slimming.
Yeah. So also on the 9th, we got the legendary pioneer MC Shan. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to him.
All right.
For Shizzle. And coming up on the 10th, we got Big Daddy Kane, and also the first female to ever sign with Def Jam, Nikki D. Happy birthday to her and him.
Right.
Both of them on the 10th. And then on the 11th, we got my man Luda. Yes, sir. Representing the South. Big time, man. That dude is one of my favorite lyricists ever, man. So I want some more music from him too, man. I don't know what he waiting on, man.
I need to get Nas back. They need to do a Virgo part too.
Right.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah, because it's some more Virgos out there too that would be dope.
Chill with the Virgos.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day too.
Yo, that would be dope.
Old bird. Yeah, they came back with that. That was dope.
Yeah, that would be dope. Put Kane on there. He a Virgo. He just announced his birthday.
Yep.
Anybody else, man. Hell, throw Nori in there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that would be dope. But, yeah, that's all my birthdays. Let me just give them some cheers. And some applause. All right, so we're going to move on to our question of the day. My man Howie came up with a question of the day. You want to tell that to the folks?
Yeah. So, with the eve of, the things that are going on in the conscious community, is the conscious community a failed experiment?
The failed experiment? Oh, man, that's a good question, man. I mean, I think we still got a lot of good conscious rappers out there, but, do y'all consider it like a failed experiment? You know what I mean? So, I'm
talking about the community, not necessarily the rappers.
Just the community in general?
Yeah, like, the people that started it. And
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily call it an experiment, but I would definitely say it has done less than, winning. You know what I mean? Yeah, they haven't really done much on winning lately because, the way that society is, not only just the music becoming, just low with the low standards and low consciousness, the people in general. You ever see all these videos where the people just going in random stores and robbing them, just ripping stuff off the shelves and running out, all of that kind of shit?
One trend I hated was the people, they would go to the ice cream section, pick it up, and lick it, and then put it back. I'm like, that
was just disgusting,
evil.
Man. Yeah, that was disgusting. Man.
That's like evil.
Very disgusting. And people like that, I don't even think they realize the consequences of those, because that's going to come back on you, man.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch. Trust me on that one. But yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't want to say it completely failed. I'm afraid to say that. But I do think it's kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit. It's doing below standard that it should be. So that's kind of how I feel. What about you?
I don't think it's failed. I just think the sad thing, I mean, especially when you come to the conscious community, particularly like for Black people, they wanted to look for something other than Christianity. And, because that was a white man's religion. But, we actually had Christianity first, but I won't get into that. But I understand, that the religion has been whitewashed, so they were trying to have like a alternative, trying to have African principles to it and things like that. So I think it had good intentions. But, some people say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So I think some of the leaders, and just like in anything, it's, whatever principles that's there that was good that you can extract from it, take it. You know what I'm saying? If you can apply those to your life, take it. But the people that's following it, you know, that's leading it, be careful with them. Don't get so wrapped up with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, now they're teaching, get that message. You know, just in any religion, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're Christian, Muslim, you know, 5% of Israel, you know, Hebrew Israelite, get the message that they're trying to get to you and apply it. But don't follow the man. Because if you follow the man, that's when you gonna fall.
Yeah,
you know
man. Man.
Yeah.
And y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. You know, how do you think the conscious community in general is doing, you know, for the people of this current generation? You know, I guess, I mean, some of y'all might consider it a full fail, but, you know, I think that it's still good that people like Dr. Umar are still out here trying to preach the message. I mean, they all got their faults, you know, and shortcomings, but, you know, at least, like you said.
Old Suki now.
Yeah.
I need y'all to stop looking and asking about Suki, okay? I need y'all to stop asking about Suki.
Yeah, man. So, but you know, that's what I'm saying. I think, like you said, you know, take the good with the bad. You know, you extract what you can from it.
Oh yeah.
But you know, just keep hope alive.
All right.
So let's go into some. Before we go into some new music, just don't forget, hit all the buttons: like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters. Need funds. Allocated.
Motherfucking.
Don't ask about soup.
Don't ask about it.
But yeah, so anyway, let's jump into some new music. I only got a couple of things, you know, not too much. So have you heard, I'm sure you've seen it because I think you forwarded to me the Shaq freestyle over the Three Locos joint.
Oh, I didn't. I think you shared it.
But I
didn't get a chance to hear it, but I did see it.
Oh, man.
I did see it.
Shaq is rapping on that joint, man.
Oh, okay.
He's killing that joint, man. He letting you know, I ain't forgot how to rap, nigga. I still got it.
Dang,
you know what I mean? And Shaq is he even threw a little line in there about the Fushnikins too. Like, you know, it's still Shaq food. You know, like, don't play with me. You know, I'm still here. So yeah, man, I love that, man. Y'all need to go check that out because Shaq did his thing on that one. I can't even front. Shaq did his thing on that one.
Yeah, Shaq wasn't a bad rapper.
Yeah, I mean,
he wasn't necessarily good, but he wasn't bad, dude.
To me, I think he got better over the years. When he first started out, he was kind of on the average side. You know, I never thought he was whack. He was just kind of average.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. He was more focusing on, which he should be. He was more focusing on like basketball and stuff.
Right.
But now he got money and stuff. He's just doing this for like the love.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that.
Yeah, man. But he killed that, man. Y'all should go check that out if you haven't already.
All right.
But also we got my man Rusty Jukes. He did the joint. He doing the joint with Stetson Sonic.
Oh, that's the one I sent.
Yeah, that's the one you sent.
Yeah, they doing it. Man. They had the cord coming down from the scaffolding joint.
From the scaffolding.
Yo, they was like, this is
they took it back to the 90s right there, man.
Yeah, this is what it is.
I love that, man. So yeah, shout out to Rusty Jukes doing the collab with Stetson Sonic. You know what I mean? Stetson Sonic was a dope, you know, they called themselves a band. Not
really the hip hop band.
Not necessarily just a group. Because, you know, they had a lot of talent going on there. You know, it wasn't just rapping. They had some beatboxing, too. That
would be, if they ever got the verses back right, Stetson Sonic versus the Roots would be a good battle. Ooh, I think the Roots would get them.
Yeah.
Because of the catalog.
Yeah.
But I think it would be one of the best, like, live hip-hop shows.
It would. Yeah.
Ever.
That would be nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because they're a band, that would be dope.
I gave y'all something. Y'all better make that happen.
I'm telling you, man. We're giving y'all ideas.
I gave y'all something.
Giving y'all ideas.
Yep.
So anyway, one more song we got. My man, The Baby, he just dropped a song called Ghetto Girls. It's dope because he uses the classic beat, the Project Chick. Give me a project chick. Yeah, he used that joint. Dun, dun, dun. He uses that. He brought that back. So and he raps his ass off over that. Just talking about how he loved the ghetto girls more so than the bougie girls, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to the baby, man, doing his thing.
Baby.
Yep. So let's go ahead and jump into some topics. All right. So my man BG came home. You know what I mean?
Let's clap that up,
man. Yes, sir. Shout out to BG. Yeah, man. Just came home from doing his prison stint, you know what I mean? And just had a birthday too. We just announced his birthday a week or two ago. So yeah, man. So this is a great time for him. You know, right after you celebrate your birthday, you get to come home. His moms have put out, you know, that she like about a week or so ago, she was like, yeah, he gonna be home in a few days. And everybody was like, what? And sure enough, you know, next thing you know, he home. So yeah, I saw a video where he was meeting up with Birdman, you know what I mean? Dapping him up. They was hugging it out and all that. So, you know, I know they're happy to see him home, man.
Yeah, that's good, man. I hope, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Cause, you know, we doing going to the force thing. And
yes.
Juvenile's on the thing.
Is he on there?
It'd be great.
Man, if they brought BG out, that would be dope as fuck, man.
The cash money is an almond, better yet a need.
Yeah, man. I know New Orleans is happy to see that, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that would be dope if he brought BG out, man.
I would love that. BG was my favorite, one of my favorites. Cause like just the voice and then like, you know, him, the fact that he rapped with the Prodigy when they did the Young Black Entrepreneurs. BG was my favorite.
Yeah, man. So y'all, you know, that's a dope joint right there. So since we mentioned the conscious community, let's go ahead and talk about this Brother Polite situation. I don't know if y'all heard, but Brother Polite was one of those in the conscious community, always trying to give that pro-black message. And, you know, for the most part, he did have a lot of good things to say, and I liked a lot of what he said. There were certain things he said I didn't agree with all the time, but I'd say I'll usually agree with at least 70% of what he said.
Yeah.
And so he got caught up in some charges. You know, I don't want to go into too deep with that, but it's kind of messed up, man, because I hate to see somebody who stood for something like consciousness to get caught up in that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's false or not, but he seems to have gotten convicted. You know, at first when he got arrested, you know, I remember he did a video, you know, because they said that, what was it that they said that he did a video to try to shut it down? I forgot, but oh yeah, I think his lawyer had said that he was convicted or something like that, and that then he came out and did his own video, was like, nah, I never admitted to anything. I'm innocent, blah blah blah. And so, you know, that was kind of the talk. That was about a month or two ago, and so now he's actually been convicted and he's facing 7 years of prison time. And how much was the probation?
It was 10-year probation.
10 years of probation.
But 7 years, 7 years time, yeah.
So yeah, he got a lot going on. And what's so ironic about it, I hate that this happens. I know he feel like, you know, he kind of probably looking foolish. The night before he went to court, he had a big party. And the party, they was holding up signs saying, you know, innocent, not going to jail, all that type of shit. And the next day he went to court and they wrapped him up.
Dang, son.
Damn, son.
They did him like Freaky Zeke.
Right. I was
going to jail. No, you can't go to jail, man. Can't go to You're going to jail.
Going to jail.
You ain't going to jail. You ever seen those, the Dipset the in animation stuff? Yeah. Ricky Zeke be up like on the same, like the 2 for $5 purple top. I got it.
Yeah, man.
And then when he switched the locations, I got the new location. He moved like 1 foot over.
He's just right here.
Yeah, you're really just right here next to like Freaky Zeke. Get going to jail.
Yo, those was hilarious.
Yeah, this shit's so crazy, man.
But yeah, man. So y'all let us know what y'all think about Brother Polite, because he going to jail 7 years, and then another 10 years of probation. So it's like, you know, I'm sure he's gonna still say that he's innocent, but obviously they got some kind of proof, bro. You did something, you know. Because
maybe he'll get out a little early for good behavior.
I hope so,
like
man.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, I hope you learn from it, man. You know what I mean? Don't use your power, because I mean, he was becoming pretty powerful in the conscious community. So I'm sure women would probably flock into him. You know what I mean? And I think he had multiple wives or something. So, you know, and when you got women, you wifed up. Women want even more. You know what I mean?
But the thing of it is, he was. But his charge was, you know, with the underage.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah. Just like the whole R. Kelly thing. No matter, it's the young girls as well as the older women are gonna, you know, flock to you sometime when you got a little bit of popularity out there. You know, they just want to be seen with you, or, you know, be part of that.
Man, you gotta keep it cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what happened, but I hope it wasn't a situation like R. Kelly where they were just flocking to him. You know, but then again, I hope he didn't just, you know, go over to them. Either way, y'all let us know what y'all think about that. Let's talk a little bit about, I want to talk a little bit about Candace Owens and this whole Eminem situation. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but Eminem, you know, there was a politician, I think, on the Republican side, conservative guy, and in some of his rallies where he's running for office, he was using Eminem's music and reciting his lyrics, you know, just to kind of hype up the crowd and all of that. And Eminem didn't rock with him. You know, Eminem was like, you know, his views are not my views. So Eminem sent him a cease and desist letter, like, don't use my shit. Don't use my shit, bro. No more of that, which I can respect. You know what I mean? He has a right to say, I don't want my music associated with your views. It should have been left at that. But because of that, because Candace Owens is the conservative Republican watchdog and guard dog, she feels like now she got to attack Eminem for doing that. So now she's saying that Eminem is gay. I mean, literally gay, not just trying to insult him, like literally gay for wanting this guy to stop doing his music. And then she starts to bring up all these instances where Eminem made gay jokes in his music. You know, whether he said something about shoving a pipe or something up somebody's ass. She was like, yeah, that must mean he's really gay. You know, he's making all these gay jokes. So that's just his way of saying, I'm really gay. And I'm just like, really? That's what you get out of that? I don't know, man. But, and she basically is just saying he gay for doing that. And then she also said that if he was smart, he would realize that the Republican Conservative Party is really his brand. Like they're the people who support his music the most. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I would say yes.
I don't know.
I would say yes and no to that.
Yeah.
I would say yes because of the fact that, you know, you have pretty much white people when it came to hip hop. Before Eminem, yeah, you might had some white people that was into it. But for the most part, it wasn't like the whole middle of America. When Eminem became, entrenched in hip hop and stuff, and granted, you know, Eminem did come from the school of the artists that we listen to. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that. But like for him coming up, yeah, Eminem was like Eminem pretty much was like the people for like middle America. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she got a point in some sense. Yeah, that's the part. That will be the party for him to rock. However, as a whole, no, because also he understands that, hey, I may have a big white audience, but I have a black audience too. I can't rock with Trump, and if I got people on Griselda and other artists, you know what I'm saying? I can't rock with Trump knowing that I got artists like that. There's like street goons and things like that.
Right.
I can't do that. That will mess up my image and brand. Therefore, he's for that part. You know, the Dems. I say fuck them both. I think they both pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not him. I'm talking about the parties.
Two parties,
yeah. The two parties. I say fuck them both. But I do get, you know what I'm saying, what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, I slightly disagree, but I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, to me, Eminem's music is branded more. To me, it leans more towards lower class white Americans because to me, he's always kind of talked about how he came from sort of a white trash background, you know, real poor, trailer park. And so to me, he was always trying to uplift those. Like, you know, I'm just like you. I came from the bottom and now I'm here. That kind of, you know, thing. To me, it kind of felt like he always aimed his music at them to say, you know, look at what I did. You know, I came from the lowest parts of white America. And, you know, I still was able to follow my dreams. And, you know, that's how I feel. But, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to M, man, because I'm sure he's going to roast Candace Owens over this one. He's going to roast her over this one. You know what I mean?
And like I said, that, you know, saying that he's gay just for that. Now, I think that was a poor choice of words.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, especially, you know, okay, he's gay because he's telling you that he don't want, he don't want a certain candidate to use his lyrics.
Right.
It's his music.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, because she would rock with him if he said it about somebody like Hillary Clinton. If he sent her a cease and desist, she'd be like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, facts.
But because it's one of the people she supports, she don't like it.
Yeah, facts.
It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
He gonna roast her ass if he's smart. I'm sure he is. I know Eminem. He loves shit like this.
Do a nail in the coffin part 2.
Right.
You say beating everything.
I would never claim to be no Candace Owens. Throw Candace Owens out there. But yeah, man, that's my joint. He gonna roast her though. Yeah, he gonna throw some shots at her. But yeah, either way. But I don't know. I mean, he might not, because I mean, sometimes she might be looking for that, like to keep herself relevant. Maybe she's trying to get him to respond. You know what I mean?
Hey, any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
So maybe that's what she's trying to use. So yeah.
Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments on that one, because that's a trip right there. All right, let's move on a little bit here. Let's see, what can we talk about now?
We're going to talk about Brother Love.
Brother Love.
Brother Love.
Brother Love, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. Puffy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. Sean Combs, a.k.a. the nigga you love to hate.
Dang, yo. A.k.a.
a.k.a.
Release the hoe. The Method Man, a.k.a.
Yeah.
Doody Dirt, a.k.a.
Yeah, that's what they really think about it, because that's stupid scene. But yeah, man. But yeah, so Diddy has decided to release all publishing back to his bad boy artists. So a lot of people, well, I should say some people, like Mark Curry, one of his former bad boy artists, feels like Diddy is doing it for the wrong reasons. He feels like Diddy is doing it just because the publishing ain't really making no money no more. Which, you know, I can see that being the case. You know, these days, most of those artists aren't getting any play, even in an old school sense. You know, they don't really get a whole lot of play. They do get a little bit, but basically what Mark Curry was saying, that any royalties that they get from the publishing is only adding up to be about $400 for the whole year.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I watched his clip, and he was saying that when he said Diddy actually gave him his publishing years ago. So he already had his, but he said that back then he told him, I don't want the publishing. Just give me a couple mil. You know what I mean? Just break me off a little something, and you can keep the publishing because you're going to make the money back anyway. But Diddy didn't want to do that. So Diddy's trying to play the whole, you know, I want to do the right thing, give my artists their publishing. Yeah, Brother Love. I love everybody.
Yeah, make sure that, you know, y'all made me a hit and everything. And I got to do right. I know I, you know, grease most of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
I got to make it right.
Yo, so we're going to see what he do, man. I mean, I wonder what other bad boy artists are feeling. I wonder if they feel the same, because I can kind of see what Mark Curry is saying. It's like, at this point, man, I mean, we're not gonna make a whole lot of money on this publishing.
The only thing I could really think that the artists that would really benefit from it would probably be the Locks.
Yeah, at the most, you know.
Because at least you know,
they're still a little more relevant.
And they're some of the stuff that they have, they're going to be, it's definitely going to be played. I mean, all about the Benjamins. Even
I can see Mace maybe a little bit.
About to say Mace.
He'll get a few spins too.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a couple of things, but as far as like, the rest of them, I mean, you really don't, know too much about them. Maybe the Carl Thomas, maybe 112.
Yeah, 112.
112 was a force.
Yeah, and Total. Total. I love Total, man. But it is what it is. But I do think that there is a little bit of a little bit of truth in what Mark Curry was saying.
Oh yeah,
at this point, he making scraps off of their money, so he probably like, I'm gonna just give him that little money. And Mark Curry was saying that he had like some big deal that was being worked out where he was gonna make buku bucks, and so that's why he decided to do it. But then that deal fell through. Like the deal was supposed to make him a bunch of money, and now it's not.
Yeah, I think another thing I want to shout out Urban X because they kind of alluded to this too. I think he's trying to do all this stuff because something is, he was saying that something's coming up.
Yeah,
like he might be trying to at least save face and look like a ambassador. Good, because he also not only he gave back to publishing, he actually gave some money to like a podcast. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
he gave like I don't know.
It was like $1 million.
1 or 2 million. Yeah. So that's cool.
So I think
But I wonder if he's trying to take attention off himself because all of these gay rumors keep coming out. Every time I turn around, I'm hearing more about somebody exposing him for being super gay and having gay parties. Speaking
of gay rumors, you heard about what they did about your boy?
Who?
Obama.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that. We got to talk about that.
Michael.
We got to talk about that.
Michael.
What's that dude? I don't know. There was some random white dude. I guess he was a drug addict and homosexual or whatever.
He looked like a crackhead. He looked like he sucked dick from crack.
He wanted them. He's not gay like feminine gay. He just one of them. I'll do whatever I need to get this. This drug. But he basically had an interview with Tucker Carlson, and he said that he had given Obama. He got introduced to Obama in some kind of drug sense. I guess it was a situation where they was about to do a drug deal. And then he said while he was smoking with Obama, he started rubbing his leg. And, one thing led to another, and they got their thing on. You know what I mean? So he's saying that he boned Obama, which I don't believe that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe that shit.
Michael.
Exactly. I don't believe that shit, man. Y'all niggas be out here lying, man. And, I mean, he probably got paid from Tucker Carlson, so he probably juiced that shit up. But I think if anything happened, if there's any truth to that, he was probably so high they introduced him to some nigga named Obama or Barack or some shit, and he was like, "Yeah, this must be the president." You know what I mean? No, nigga, that wasn't Barack.
Yeah, it'd be like some nigga from like some down. Yeah, nigga, I'm Barack Hussein, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah,
right.
You gotta give me the crack.
With a hoodie.
Yeah, man.
Fresh out of prison.
Yeah, put your head down right here, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And some nigga named Kevin Obama or something.
Kevin Obama?
He was like, yes, I fucked Obama last night. No, nigga, no, you did.
Yeah,
I ain't even got to be there, and I know you did not. But he was very bold about it. He said they smoked. What did he say they smoked? Was it crack?
They smoked crack.
Yeah, he said they smoked crack together.
They smoked crack.
And then they got busy. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, man. Barack ain't that type of dude. You can look at Barack and tell he too high class for that. Barack, he don't even go nowhere. You know what I mean? Barack probably stay in the house. You know what I mean? He like Eminem. He don't even go out like that. You know what I mean?
Michael.
Right. They trying it, man. But y'all need to leave my mans alone. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. I think that's hilarious. I guess we can move on. What do you want to talk about now?
What we got?
We still got to talk. Let's mention this cop that got busted with the chick. And
I forgot about that.
So there's a video out where a cop was, talking to this chick right in front of his, squad vehicle. It was like a SUV type vehicle. And he starts hugging and kissing this black chick. He's a white guy. He starts hugging and kissing this black chick, out in the open, no, not even hiding it. And it sounds like he's in front of a kid's school or play area or maybe a daycare. But it was something where a bunch of kids was running around. And so I feel like it was either a school or a daycare because he was probably like just supposed to be a presence outside of the school just to make sure nobody messing with the kids. And so while he over there doing that, watching them, next thing you know, he get in the back of the car with this chick. And his wife done found out too. He done been exposed too.
Actually, his wife is a person of color as well.
Yeah, his wife is black too.
Yeah,
so he probably like him. He liked the black chicks, man.
He liked it. Dang, man, my man liked the damn Gary Owens.
Yeah, man. He got it tight.
Yeah, he goes, man, it was nothing for me. He's like, yeah, man, I didn't have no problem. I felt like, I understand what gays people went through. Like, they had to come out. Man, I didn't have no problem. I do no denying. And I like black chicks. I like black chicks.
Yeah, man, be honest, you know what I mean? Be honest about it. He like Gary Owens said, he don't care nothing about the white chicks. He wants straight black chicks. That's it. Nothing else. And I mean, this cop probably the same way, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I mean, it's messed up that he was that stupid. For one, you shouldn't be doing it anyway on duty. And two, you're going to do it right out in the open. Because I mean, it was like mad shit going on.
And three, you did it at school.
Right. That's what
that's what I'm saying. Like I was telling you all camera, like if we as citizens had did the same thing.
Yeah. We going to jail.
Yeah, well, not only that, when we get out, we have to label ourselves as a sex offender.
Exactly.
Because we did it in front of the kids.
Yeah. He needs to lose his job and he needs to be registered as a sex offender.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's really the law. I mean, and then when you get hit with that, yeah, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They won't hire.
Yeah, man. So, y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. We're going to rush through a couple more things real quick. Oh, and don't forget to hit the buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters, we need funds.
So we can get back to publishing from Brother Love.
You know what I mean? Get back to publishing. But I wanted to mention the show I was telling y'all about, Hip Hop Treasures. Yep. The second episode focused on DMX.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was dope. They got a lot of good DMX memorabilia. They got a lot of his Rough Riders gear. They got what was it? It was I think it was a microphone they got that he did one of his whole albums on. They got that.
Okay.
They got my man. They had a car that they wanted, but they couldn't get it. They found his old car that had Aaliyah's picture painted on the trunk. It got this white guy owns it now because I guess DMX took it to him to get fixed and never picked it up. So he basically repossessed it. And so he let them see the car and that he had it, and it looked a little beat up and all of that, but the picture still looked really good.
Okay,
but yeah, they was like, "Can we get the car?" He was like, "I
can't get that. I don't know about that. No, we can't get that. No, I don't blame him on that.
Yeah,
I don't blame him. I wouldn't get that shit up for nothing."
I think at the end, he agreed to let them borrow it. Like, you can put it on display for a little bit in the museum, but I got to get it back at some point.
I think that's good.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a good episode, man. I really implore y'all, if y'all can, please try to find this show. It's called Hip Hop Treasures. It's on A&E, and it's specifically about finding hip hop memorabilia so that they can put in a new hip hop museum that they're building in New York.
Yeah, they I think, what was it? Yeah, when Aaliyah died, he was really upset about it.
Yeah, man. I don't blame him, man. He did the movie with her. So yeah, I mean, they became really close. They were like brother and sister at one point. So yeah, I'm sure that was hard for him, man. Aaliyah was just one of those such a likable person. you couldn't help but, gravitate towards her.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Last thing I just want to mention, we are going to the Force Tour this weekend.
Yup.
Yes, sir. Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday or Saturday?
Isn't it Sunday?
I think it's Saturday.
I thought it was Sunday. Isn't it the 10th? I thought.
The 9th.
Is it the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have to check. But this weekend, we're going to the Force Tour. And we going to Raleigh, isn't it, right?
Yeah, we're going to Raleigh. Let me check.
Okay. I thought it was Sunday. I could be wrong, but either way, if it's Saturday, that's cool too.
Yeah, let me check the wall.
But that's gonna be a dope show, man. LL is doing his thing with this, and
it is
Sunday. Okay.
And it's at 8:00.
Okay, so yeah, we'll be in the building in Raleigh. You know what I mean? So that's dope. I'm excited about that, man. I can't thank my man and his lady enough. Shout out to Brittany, for doing that, and shout out to her brother Chris. Is her brother named Chris?
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris, man. That's my dude, man. I enjoyed hanging out with him at your birthday.
Oh yeah, man. We definitely gotta all of us hang out.
Yeah, we definitely will, man. So I enjoyed that. So yeah.
So yeah, it is the 10th, so it'll be on a Sunday.
Yep. So just a few days from now,
Sunday,
we're recording this on Thursday the 7th. Mostly I may not see it until Friday on YouTube and Saturday, but yeah, this weekend. So it's going down, and we'll be telling y'all all about that on next week's show and how we enjoyed it. Hopefully, we'll have some highlights and videos or pictures and shit like that. So I'm excited, man. I knew when LL first announced it, I was like, I want to go to that show, man.
Yeah.
I want to go to that show. I think they're doing Charlotte on Saturday and then Raleigh on Sunday.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, I think Raleigh's going to be the better show anyway. So I think we got the right one. From what I saw, I think the roster is a little bit bigger because they're supposedly doing it a little different for each show. So yeah. So you ready for the show, man?
You know it, son.
Yes, sir, man. I'm ready, man.
I'm gonna have on the look, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have like the I got a Kango hat somewhere.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you need to whip that out, man.
Nah, that'd be too woolly because it could be hot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I come up with the Milky,
right?
And I'm back.
Yes, sir.
It's a brand new track. I ate it up and heated it up. Yeah, I messed that up. I did like my man's my man's do the freestyle. Yeah, sometime back in the day, I got it on the road and
oh yeah. Yeah, that was a classic. She was like, so you gonna do a freestyle? He was like, yeah, just a freestyle. Yeah, she's like, all right, go ahead, kick it. He was like, I don't know. Back on the road. Back in the days, I used to. She was just like, I think we'll cut to a commercial.
Hell yeah.
He was sitting there looking stupid as hell.
He had it, boy.
I think he literally set us back about 50 years from now. And I'm like, come on, man. He was bragging about how good he was. He was like, yeah, I rap, I do poetry, all of that. She's like, okay, so you gonna bust something for us? He's like, yeah, a freestyle. I'm like, dude, freestyling is no joke. So you don't brag about that shit unless you can really get busy. So yeah, he fucked that up. But anyway, I think that was pretty much it. Did you have anything else you wanted to
that's it, man. We appreciate y'all watching the show.
Yeah, man,
thank
definitely.
you. And we'll definitely see you on Wednesday. We do apologize because we wanted to get this out yesterday. But like I said, we had some unseen and unfortunate events.
Yeah.
So we will be on time. Well, we'll be back on regular schedule
next week.
Next week. So
yeah, man. So we're gonna be on the Force Tour with Howie, my man, going each and every place with the mic in our hand.
Raleigh,
yes, sir.
NC,
hey. Yes, sir. The Force Tour, man. I'm excited, man. So y'all, we'll be back next week. We appreciate y'all. This has been episode 254.
254.
See y'all next time. Peace. Milky.
And I'm back. Yeah. What we call it? He did good LL on that, but man, that Jack the Ripper was something, dude.
Yeah. You did a good job on that.
Yeah. And I'm back. Thanks in the whole of this brand new track. Watch you eat it up and eat it up.